Omid Scobie just clapped back in the most savage way, and yes, it involves the seven-figure Hollywood deal, a royal rom-com, and a very handsome duke. Is Prince Harry's unofficial mouthpiece spilling the tea in fiction now? Let's break down the bold claim, the book, and the royal drama behind Royal Spin. And trust me, it's juicy. Royal author Omid Scobie made a jab on social media about his upcoming TV deal. Royal author Omid Scobie has set the record straight about the deal he has secured for his upcoming TV royal rom-com, titled Royal Spin. Taking to social media platform X, Omid, who is often dubbed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's mouthpiece, corrected the Daily Mail, who had posted about him securing a six-figure deal. However, in a cocky retort, Omid bluntly posted on X, "It was 7 actually, but who's counting?" Omid previously penned 2 explosive biographies about the couple, called Finding Freedom and Endgame, and is penning a story with US young adult fiction author Robin Benway about an American woman, Lauren Morgan, who ditches her press role at the White House for one at Buckingham Palace. Royal Spin, due to be published in early 2026, is Scobie's first venture into fiction, with the love triangle tale featuring a very handsome duke, who gets a PR makeover as Lauren's first project. Universal Television is developing a series based on the book, with Scobie serving as writer, co-creator and executive producer. Scobie and Benway said in a joint statement, "No book has ever gone inside the frenzied world of the Buckingham Palace press office, and we can't wait to throw Lauren, our young American protagonist fresh from the White House communications team, into the deep end of it." Senior commissioning editor Alicia London added, "Royal Spin is a sharp, swoon-worthy romantic comedy with irresistible charm, witty banter, and a backstage pass to the inner workings of the palace." When Omid Scobie takes to social media, people listen, whether in admiration, suspicion, or outrage. Known to many as the unofficial biographer of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Scobie has never shied away from the spotlight. But now, the royal commentator turned novelist has sparked a new media frenzy, not with palace secrets, but with a brash declaration about his new television deal. It all started with a tweet. The Daily Mail, never one to miss a royal-adjacent headline, posted that Scobie had landed a 6-figure deal for his upcoming fictional project, Royal Spin. The tone was typically skeptical, bordering on dismissive, as the outlet questioned both the merit and the ambition behind Scobie's creative leap from journalist to romantic comedy writer. But Scobie, ever ready to challenge the British tabloid narrative, swiftly corrected the outlet with a dose of sauce that sent social media into a tailspin. "It was 7 actually," he posted bluntly on X, formerly Twitter. "But who's counting?" The tweet, brief and brazen, sent royal watchers, media critics, and curious onlookers into overdrive. For some, it was the kind of clapback they expect from a man who has made a career out of holding the British press to account. For others, it was another example of what they call Scobie's inflated ego and unwavering loyalty to the Sussexes. But regardless of where one stands on Omid Scobie, one thing is clear. Royal Spin is shaping up to be a cultural moment, and not just for fans of romantic comedies. Omid Scobie is no stranger to controversy or success. His previous works, Finding Freedom and Endgame, both delved deep into the strained relationship between Prince Harry and the royal family. Co-authored with journalist Carolyn Durand, Finding Freedom offered an intimate portrayal of Harry and Meghan's exit from royal life. Endgame, meanwhile, pulled fewer punches and stirred headlines with its bold claims about inner palace tensions and systemic issues within the firm. But Royal Spin marks a distinct departure from his usual beat. This time, Scobie is venturing into fiction, more specifically, romantic comedy, with a project that many say is not so subtly inspired by real-life royal drama. Set to be published in early 2026, Royal Spin tells the story of Lauren Morgan, a savvy American press secretary who trades her high-stakes role at the White House for an even more chaotic position inside Buckingham Palace. Her first task? manage the public image of a very handsome duke, who's been dubbed the royal family's resident scandal magnet. As Lauren embarks on this new journey, she finds herself caught in a whirlwind of palace politics, tabloid drama, and, inevitably, a romantic entanglement or two. It's a classic fish-out-of-water tale, one that just happens to unfold behind the gilded doors of Britain's most famous institution. Just as the announcement about the book hit headlines, news broke that Universal Television is already developing a scripted TV series based on royal spin. Scobie will not only co-create the show, but will also serve as an executive producer and writer, making this his most significant venture into scripted entertainment to date. Teaming up with American young adult author Robin Benway, Scobie has crafted a story that he says reflects the frenzied, often ridiculous world of palace press relations, one he knows all too well. In a joint statement, Scobie and Benway said, "No book has ever gone inside the frenzied world of the Buckingham Palace press office, and we can't wait to throw Lauren, our young American protagonist fresh from the White House communications team, into the deep end of it." The announcement sparked immediate speculation. Just how fictional is royal spin really? Royal commentators have long accused Scobie of writing with a pro-Sussex slant, often painting the couple as victims of an outdated and hostile institution. And while royal spin is officially a work of fiction, critics argue that it will likely echo many of the themes Scobie has explored in his previous work, albeit with a romantic twist. "Let's not pretend this is just a rom-com," tweeted one royal watcher. "It's going to be Finding Freedom. The musical meets The Crown with extra flirting." And while that might sound like a jab, it's also part of the project's appeal. The fact that Scobie, a man so closely associated with Harry and Meghan, is behind this TV deal has only intensified interest. While there's no official link between the Sussexes and royal spin, the line between fiction and royal reality is already blurring. Critics argue that the project is part of a larger Sussex media strategy in which Harry and Meghan, through allies like Scobie, continue to shape public perception of their royal exit and the institution they left behind. "There's a reason why he's been called their mouthpiece," said one tabloid editor, speaking anonymously. "This isn't just about storytelling. It's about influence." Supporters, however, see it differently. To them, Scobie's move into fiction is a natural evolution for a writer who has spent years examining royal life from the outside. And if he's able to turn that knowledge into a witty, heartfelt rom-com, all the better. One of the most striking elements of the royal spin rollout has been how deftly Scobie has used social media to control the narrative. His seven-figure correction wasn't just a throwaway line. It was a deliberate flex, a signal that he's not just playing in the royal gossip sandbox anymore. He's building something bigger. Alicia London, senior commissioning editor for the publishing arm behind Royal Spin, praised the book as a sharp, swoon-worthy romantic comedy with irresistible charm, witty banter, and a backstage pass to the inner workings of the palace. With a fish-out-of-water heroine, a scandal-prone royal institution, and enough intrigue to keep readers hooked. London added, "Scobie and Benway deliver a fresh, playful take on love and scandal in the most high-profile of settings. It's a pitch-perfect setup for the streaming era, a show that combines the glamour of Bridgerton, the palace drama of The Crown, and the heart of Emily in Paris." In other words, Netflix and Amazon are likely already circling. So far, there has been no official comment from the royal family about royal spin, and it's highly unlikely there ever will be. The palace has always maintained a dignified silence when it comes to most media portrayals, unless legal action is involved. But that hasn't stopped royal pundits from speculating on who the very handsome Duke might be modelled after. Some suggest Prince Harry himself, although others believe the character is a composite figure based on several high-profile royals who've had their fair share of scandals. Either way, Scobie's fictionalized royal rom-com is already being treated like canon by fans and critics alike. As Scobie rides high on the buzz surrounding royal spin, Questions about his next move are already swirling. Could this be the beginning of a broader media empire? Is he positioning himself as a showrunner in the vein of Shonda Rhimes or Ryan Murphy, using real-world expertise to fuel fictional worlds? Or is this a one-off experiment, a chance to prove he's more than just Harry and Meghan's guy? Do you think Royal Spin is just a fun rom-com, or a thinly veiled shot at the royal family? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more behind-the-scenes royal drama and media takedowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a single twist in this royal soap opera.